Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to talk a little bit about how to drive traffic to your gym from online sources, whether it's Google, Facebook, etc., and then capitalizing on that. Last week, if you want to go back to the previous episode, we talked about what systems you need to put in place that allow you to have whatever you have for traffic come through to you. So that means creating a landing page, doing lead tracking, booking those intros, and then signing up those members. So what you can do to effectively onboard them and get them into your gym. So today, one of the first things I'll tell you about is to make sure that you have a good offer. And that offer can be what's the, what people are going to get. Are they going to get in shape with you? Are they going to learn something new? And then a hook. What's that hook that's going to make them come in? Is it a free intro class, which is what we do? Is it something else that you can give to them that they know that they'll have this great experience when they show up? So a couple of things that you can do just kind of for easy online traffic. First thing is to go to Google Google.com or Google.ca, depending on where you are, /business, and get your Google business page. I know that if I'll just click here, switch this around, and here you can see on our page, if I type in my gym CrossFit 782, you can see the results that come up, but you can also see CrossFit 782 show up on the side. And that's a key thing that you should have. It gives you a lot more legitimacy when people look for you online. So if they type in, say in your local area, CrossFit, you want to come up as one of those options. Okay. The other thing is to increase that is to place local ads. So those local ads are a great way to drive traffic to you. They're not as expensive as you sometimes hear because you can focus them on a really specific area. Only kind of put it on in the areas where people are going to effectively travel to you. Don't do the whole state. Pick your local, your city, or even if you're a big city, pick the key area. But Google's got some amazing targeting that you should be using in that area, and it doesn't cost you very much to set that up. On top of that, we get most of our traffic, though, from Facebook. And in addition to all the great content you put out with your blog on the website that Google loves, Facebook also likes that. So put those posts up on your Facebook page. Create a big Facebook page because all of your members to like it. Make sure that you're doing updates through it because that helps you in a number of different ways. A lot of likes makes it look more legitimate to anybody who finds you through Facebook. One of the other things that you're going to look at are how you're advertising. So with Facebook ads, you can do a Facebook Live video like we're doing here. And in episode 1, we talked about how to do a really effective Facebook Live video very easily just by showing your warm-ups. The other thing that you can do is create just ads and put them up. Make sure in your ad copy that you're not referring to people's personal attributes. Facebook will limit that somewhat and maybe even ban the ad. Also, the amount of text on an image ad has some restrictions as well. So don't put too much text over the top of a good image. And ideally, pick an image that's not a stock photo. Pick somebody from your gym or somebody doing something kind of cool that will draw people's attention. You're trying to get attention from people during that when they're scrolling through or thumbing through their feed. If it looks like an ad, they're just going to go right by it. So make sure that it's authentic looking. And it doesn't have to be a lot of really expensive equipment to get these pictures either. Just use your phone because that's most of the stuff on Facebook that people are engaging with is taken from their friends' phones. Now, when you're setting up your website, make sure you put a Facebook pixel up on it. That Facebook pixel, and there's a Facebook ads guide that if you're interested, you just ask us for it. We'll send it to you. That tells you how to set up the pixel on any websites such that people who come to your site, you can then retarget later with an ad. The other thing that you can do is target ads towards different audiences. So you can pick those people who've been to your website. You can pick people who like your page, but what's really cool is that you can pick people who are friends of people who like your page. So we don't have a huge following on Facebook, likewise, you see some people with 25,000 likes. We've got about 1,200. But when you expand that out to taking all of the friends of those 1,200 people, it becomes a really large group. And when you place an ad that's focused on those friends of your fans, when they receive the ad, they also see that underneath it, so-and-so likes, their friend likes CrossFit 782. And that gives a lot of social proof to people who see your ad, so that it becomes a real legit thing for them to do. Okay. Audiences can also be pulled from videos. So if you've got a video that you've put up on Facebook of a really cool workout, or an intro to, or for example, our teens intro video has got a huge number of people who watched more than 75% of it. We target our teens ads towards people who've watched that 75% of that ad, because we know they're engaged. We know that they're interested. So those are some really quick hits on what you can do with Facebook to get people to your gym. The other thing that you can do is referrals. Referrals are the best thing, kind of like we talked about earlier with the friends of the fans. If you can get people directly referring their friends to your gym, it's a huge way to grow it. And if you don't have a referral program in place, put one in place. We have an automatic one, such that if somebody sends a link to somebody and then they join, we can connect them to it, and we give an incentive. We give people a free month if they refer a friend. That's a great way to thank your members for spreading the news about your gym, and the people who then join are way more likely to retain. Our retention rate is more than doubled since we started really focusing on referrals, because then you get a group of like-minded people throughout your gym who, they're going to refer their friends. They've already got their social group there, and they're just building it up more and more. So referral program is great. We'll probably deal with that on its own broadcast at some point in the future. So just a quick one today. We're going to do another one later this week, talking about a few other things. So that's it for now. If you have any questions, as always, shoot me a note. You can message me on Facebook through the member tracker page here. I'd love to talk, and we'll go from there. Thanks, and have a great day.